welcome back to my channel. My name is K Shine, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is here with K Shine in the wintertime. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok at K Shine with 3 E's. And y'all, without further ado, we about to hop right into the story time. Let's go. All right, y'all. So boom. Sorry to you headphone users out there. You know, I know it be loud. It is what it is. Y'all know how I like to start my videos off. Okay, let me tell y'all. We about to hop right into the story time. So, this took place when I was like 18, 19-ish. I want to say I was 18, though, because I remember we was just, like, fresh out of high school, right? So, mind you, I had this friend. I'm going to name her Kendra. Mind you, Kendra was pregnant in high school, right? So cool. Well, not really cool. Well, but if you was pregnant in high school, it was cool. I don't know. But anyways, Kendra was pregnant in high school, right? So, you know, she had her baby, 16, 17 years old or whatever. She had a baby young. Okay, cool. Well, so no, okay. So, she had a baby daddy and everything. We gonna call the baby daddy Jock. Okay? Kendra and Jock. You already know you're not supposed to be together. Okay? But yeah, so her baby daddy name was Jot. Now, mind you, I'm gonna say baby daddy and not boyfriend because they was too on and off for me. Like, I don't know if they together. I don't know if they not. I feel like they wasn't together, but they played that baby mama, baby daddy role. Like, we not together, but you my baby daddy. So if I want something from you, you gotta come. Like, like they played that type of role, right? So, mind you, Kendra had a car. I had a car too, but something was going on with my car at this time or whatever because I remember Kendra called me up and she said she had wanted to go out. So I'm like, okay, cool. When you just turn 18 or you 18, like that year, like you ready to do all the adult things, not like sex and stuff, but like just being out. And I kind of feel like this freedom because once I turned 18, I feel like I didn't really have a curfew no more, even though I really kind of did. Like I just couldn't come home whenever I wanted to, but then again I kind of could. I don't know, it's weird, but I just felt like I'm 18, like I'm an adult, like which you can't tell me nothing. So I used to always want to be out in the streets. I always want to run missions, y'all know, do the dummy missions, the regular missions, all that back in the day, because I'm 18, so I feel like I'm an adult. So me and Kendra both Kendra was like I think Kendra might have been I think she was a couple months older than me, so like she turned 19 before me or something like that. I forgot. Or we might have been 18, who knows, who cares. But we was always ready to hit the streets, right? So, because my car had broke down or something needed to be fixed on my car, something was going on. When Kendra called me, she told me something like how she want to hit the streets and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, well, I'm already dressed, like, so, either you got to come pick me up or I can have my mama drop me off because mind you, Kendra had a car too. So Kendra was like,
oh, okay, well, I'm about to hop in the shower right now and get dressed. So while I'm doing that, just have your mama drop you off around here.
So I'm like, okay, bet. So, I get dressed. Well, I was already dressed, but, I like freshen up, get all my little stuff. And I pack my big MK bag. Y'all know the great. Y'all, I still got this great MK bag. Let me show it to y'all because I'm about to get rid of it. So I just want to show y'all real quick. Y'all, here goes the gray big MK bag that I used to always have. Look at it. It's really not that dirty on the inside. It is a little bit, but I'm about to get rid of it. Y'all don't ask. I'm only really getting rid of it because I don't wear it no more. And I just did a whole spring cleaning, even though it's the winter time. And I'm just trying to get rid of stuff that I just don't wear no more. So I'm getting rid of this purse. But every time I mention my big MK bag, this is what I'm talking about. And I used to wear it just like this, y'all. Like what? Walking around with my MK bag on my shoulder like this. And it is huge. Like it is big. Especially imagine you 16, 17, 18 years old with this big purse. Like look at my big MK bag. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, so that's the MK bag, right? So I used to pack that bag and sometimes I used to have like a wristlet that like I could just throw in there because sometimes I used to spend the night with Kendra. Sometimes like I'll go to her house and like not that we wanted to be twins, but like, you ever call your homegirl up and you be like, what you wearing? Or what color you wearing? And just so y'all could kind of match each other fly a little bit. Like, we don't have to wear the same stuff. But like, if you wearing a sheer shirt and shorts, I might wear a sheer shirt and shorts. And not to be on no copy stuff, because I seen this girl on TikTok that was talking about something. You ever had a friend that want to dress just like you, like down to the T? And not like a weird type of twin. Like we didn't used to dress like to be weird, but we wanted to kind of like match. We wanted a certain look to us, like us to look like we belong together. I don't know. But it was just, and then we was younger, so like I'm one of those friends that I don't care if we match. I don't care if we wear the same color. I don't give a fuck if we wear the same dress. Like I'm cool with that. Like I like us to look like a little unit. So sometimes I'll bring like a little cute little shirt I might throw in there or whatever. Like if I forget to ask Kendra what she wearing, I'll just bring me like a backup shirt or like a all black shirt or something. Cause mind you, that bag is big. Y'all know I'm small, so I can literally roll like four outfits up in that bag for real because I just roll them up. Y'all know my shirts is this big, shit, you know. So I used to pack up like a couple more outfits, my chargers, because sometimes when I would go to Kendra's house, I would be there like all day, and then especially in this little period, this short period of time where I didn't have my car, my mama. Like once you go to work, like she might drive me up, but once you go to work, you know, it's a wrap on how I'm getting home. Especially when I was 18, she like, girl, if you go out, you need to have a way home. But I used to figure like, well, whatever. Kendra got a car, so she can always drive me back. Or if she don't want to drive me back, I just want to make sure I have my charger. Mind y'all, like I said before, I used to wear contacts in my glasses, so I used to always have to carry y'all. My contact wearers out there, y'all know you always want to bring an extra pair of contacts. You want to bring your contact case and your solution and all of that. So I would be packing that all up in that big ass purse, right? And then I'll bring like a small black wristlet, like a case. I just want to leave my purse at Kendra house and I could just carry the wristlet. Anyways, y'all. Y'all know I gotta get all the details. I don't know why I like that, but you don't understand. So, yeah, so I pack up my little stuff or whatever, especially since my mom was dropping me off. I'm like, I don't know if I'm coming back home tonight. Let me pack my MK bag. So I pack up my stuff. I go to Kendra house or whatever. So doors open for me because mind you, it's summertime, right? So the doors open for me. So you know I come in because at this time, like I would really say Kendra lived on her own because rest in peace to her grandparents. Oh my God, because I used to love them. Well, not used to. I still love them, but rest in peace to her grandparents. But when her grandpa passed away, well, her grandma, okay, whatever, not whatever, but her grandma had been passed away, and then it was just her grandpa left, and then her grandpa had passed away and left the house to Kendra because mind you, Kendra mama, I know I always give too much details. I don't know why I'm like this, y'all. I'm sorry. And I don't be trying to give too much people tea out, but whenever I'm talking about my friends, they don't mind. They know how I am. But Kendra was the oldest of three other kids. She had two sisters and one brother. So when the grandpa had passed away, you know, they left all of their stuff to the grandkids because of course they kids is sad. So it was like this cute little small little house or whatever. Mind you, the house was super outdated, especially for that time because the grandparents had lived in there forever. But so what? It's a house is a house. So mind you, the grandparents had already left it to Kendra anyways, and then when Kendra had a child and everything, Kendra mama like, yeah, girl, you got that house over there, you and your baby need to go over there, X, Y, and Z, right? But sometimes the house was 3 bedrooms, so sometimes the second oldest sister, she would want to, you know, be at Kendra house, because, you know, she starting to be rebellious, so of course she would rather live with her sister than her mama and stuff like that. So that's why I say she kind of lived by herself for the most part, but Kendra's sister will always be there too. And then the baby daddy will be in and out, you know, right? Okay, so now y'all got the setup. So basically, I go there, you know, it's Kendra, and I see Kendra's little sister. So, you know, I say hey to her, whatever. So Kendra was like just getting out the shower. She had the towel tucked in. So she's sitting there in her room and she's trying to pick out what she's wearing. So she's like,
Okay, cool, girl. Yeah, I laid up a couple outfits because I didn't know what we was wearing today, but I'm going to pick this outfit because it matched yours.
so I'm like, okay, cool. Yes, sis. Like, you know, where we going? So she like,
well, you know, I got a few friends that we could pull up on, and, you know, it is like this barbecue going on later, so I just thought we can, you know, pull up on a few people and, you know, just ride around.
So you know me, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm 18 years old in the summertime. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm off work. I'm ready. I don't care where we go, for real. So I'm like, okay, cool. So while we still sitting there getting dressed or whatever, like we chilling, there's a knock on the door, right? So I'm sitting here like, oh, somebody knocking on your door. So next thing you know, little sis is opening up the door and she like, Kendra, Jock is here. So Kendra like,
what the fuck? Why is Jock here? Like, what is Jock doing here?
and I'm like, oh, your baby daddy here. So he come in the house. Mind you, let me just go ahead and say this now because Kendra had a car, right? In my mind, because Kendra never told me nothing different, I thought it was Kendra's car. This is how I found out that it wasn't Kendra's car because Jock comes in and Kendra's like,
what are you doing here, Jock? You didn't tell me you was coming here today.
And Jock like,
well, I just got dropped off by one of my homeboys because I need my car today.
So I'm thinking like your car, but mind you, I don't try to get in her business because she a grown woman. Even though she only 18, she a grown woman. She got a kid. So I just always see her in a car. So I never knew if it was his, hers. I don't know if they shared. I don't know what they do or whatever. So Kendra was like,
"Why you trying to get the car when I told you I needed the car for today? Like, me and Kay got things to do."
So he like,
whoa, what you got to do? Because I got stuff to do too. I got important shit to handle. I got to take care of some business.
So Kendra was like,
And we got important stuff to take care of too. Like, we got to do something that's very important.
and Jock like,
Whoa, what y'all got to do?
Don't worry about it. Why you all in my business?
so Jock looked at me and was like,
Okay, what y'all got to do? It's important.
I'm like, yeah, real important. Cause listen, don't, and I hate when couples do this. Do not involve me in y'all beef, in y'all argument, in y'all tea, in y'all drama. I don't want to be a part of it. Don't start asking me questions because I don't know what to say. I don't want to do nothing. But that's my girl, so I'm gonna have her back. But I'm just like, yeah, we do got some important shit to do. And he
like what?
And Kendra starts trying to cut him off, and she was like, "We gotta." He like,
I'm not talking. I'm not talking to you. I want Kay to answer. Kay, what y'all got to do that's important?
so I'm like, we have to, I think we have to go to the White House to see Obama, because, it, we so I'm like, oh, why did y'all even ask me? Because I'm thinking like, first of all, it's a Friday night at like 5, 6 o'clock, okay, p.m. What I'm about to tell him, I can't say we about to go to no doctor's appointment. We're not about to go to no courthouse, no nothing, because it's 6 o'clock. Like, where's we going that's important at 6 o'clock? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Anything important, 9 times out of 10, you run those errands like in the morning. So I'm sitting here thinking, especially off the spot, like, and I'm 18, like I ain't even have a lot of important shit to do, so I don't even know what to say. So Kendra just butted in, was like,
I already told you we have some stuff to do. Don't be bothering my friend. Leave her alone.
so as she said that, I took that as my cue to like leave out the room because we were still in Kendra's room. So I walk out to the living room with her sister because I'm like, oh yes, let me get up out of here. They need to figure that out themselves. I ain't got time. So I hear them in the room kind of like going back and forth, going back and forth. So Kendra come out and was like,
"Girl, we just gonna ride with him for a minute. He get on my nerves. Like, we gonna ride with him to shoot a couple moves, and then we gonna drop him off, and I'm gonna get the car."
so I honestly really didn't mind because once again, I don't have nothing else better to do, okay? Like, I don't got much to be doing. I could be signing up for college and stuff, but I don't want to, so not. But no, I didn't have nothing else to do. So I was just like, okay, that's cool. Like, mind you, I know of Jock, but we didn't have no relationship. Even though like I knew Kendra for a long time, we didn't have no real relationship because I didn't care too much for him because he used to be one of those guys that like he just was too disrespectful, I guess, for me, because like I'm not one of those girls that like for her dude to be like, oh yeah, this my bitch, like you my bitch, or to be like if y'all get into it and he be like, shut the fuck up, bitch, like you always doing too much with your whole ass. Like, I don't like my dude to talk to me like that. So even if they arguing, like that's how he used to talk to her and talk about her. So I didn't have that much respect for him because when she was pregnant, he wasn't doing much. Like, I remember I used to have to go to her doctor's appointments and stuff with her and everything. And like, that's when I had my car too. He would give her like hell about getting the car. Mind you, I used to think like, why are he giving you hell about getting your car back? Like, what's going on? I'm confused. Like, that's your car. You have to make it to these doctor's appointment. And she would be calling me to take her. So I used to just, so I didn't care for him. I can't even say like we had no beef because we barely said 2 words to each other for real. But I just knew I didn't care for him because his whole demeanor was just too much. And mind you, he was older. Like, at this point, never mind, because I ain't got time for y'all to try to be like, that's rape. Y'all be on me. I don't got time. But anyways, because that part is none of my business. But he was just older. So it's just like for you to be acting like this, like, why you talking crazy to her? Why you just doing too much? So anyways, my vibes just was not right with him. But he was okay. He never did anything to me. So, I couldn't hate him. I don't know. But anyways, I was cool with riding with them or whatever. So she finished getting dressed. We leave. We hop in they car, her car, his car, who knows. But well, it was his car. But anyways, well, it was at her. Well, okay, anyways. But so we hop in the car, whatever. So we just riding around. Of course, Kendra get in the passenger seat. I'm in the back seat. We riding around. He is blasting music. Mind you, Kendra was trying to say something to me. He blasted the music so loud, like just all the way to the maximum of volume, to the point that I'm just like, I'm in there like, cause mind you, this car got beats in there, it's bass in it, it's a whole speaker thing in the trunk. It's too loud. So I'm just like, bro, like, come on, you doing too much. But whatever, I'm riding around, right? So we start making a couple stops or whatever. He pull up to one person, like these apartments, these like apartments in the hood or whatever. He pull up. So people coming up to the car, people coming, his like homeboys and stuff is coming up to the car talking to him. So they talking back to him and whatever. Mind you, you talking about some of these your close homeboys, these your homeboys, but they don't even know who your baby mama is, right? And I'm not saying all your friends gotta know who your significant other is, but it's kind of like, if these is your, like, if these your bros or your day ones, I would assume they would know who your baby mama is. Or I don't know, maybe that's just me, because when they came to the car and they came inside, like, you know, in the window, it was a group of them. Mind you, they was sitting up on like some, I don't know, like they was linked up on some bricks or some shit. I don't even know what they was doing. But it was like five of them, and they start kind of like, not surrounding the car like that, but they start walking around the car. It's summer, so we do got the windows down or whatever. I didn't have my window all the way down because, mind you, the AC still was on, and I didn't want my hair to get blown back, so I didn't even really have my window down, right? So the one guy came to the Jock window, and he all talking to him and stuff like that. So the other one was at baby mama. I about to say baby mama, but the other one was at Kendra window. So they all trying to like spit game. So the other dude, he tapping on my window, like trying to talk to me too. So I'm just like, mind you, they trying to spit game to Kendra, and Jock look over, he like,
Come on, bro. Ah, nah, you know that one mine. You know that's my bitch. Like, going on. That's my bitch.
and I'm just sitting here looking like, I thought these was your day ones, your bros, but they don't even know who your baby mama is. But okay, even if they don't, you ain't gotta say like, that's my bitch, that's my, I don't know. So I'm just like, whatever. But he like,
Yeah, bro, that's mine. That's mine. But y'all can have her in the back seat.
I start looking around because I'm like, wait, is we in a van? Is there a third back seat? Because who else is back here? Oh, somebody must be in the trunk. Because who he talking about they can have in the back seat? So I'm like, I start looking around. I said, who? Mind you, Jock rolls my window down. Ain't nobody asked you. Ain't nobody asked you to roll down my window, little Jock. So I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm like, I got a boyfriend, whatever. And the guy that was like tapping on my window, he like, Shawty, I didn't even ask you if you have a boyfriend. Do it look like I care if you got a boyfriend? I'm looking at his dusty, crusty self like, it don't look like you care about getting in the shower. It don't look like you care about no Vaseline. It don't look like you care about no Carmex. It smells like you don't care about no goddamn deodorant, okay? So I'm sure you don't care about me having a boyfriend. But it's one person that does care, and that's me, even though I didn't have no boyfriend, y'all. But still, so I'm just, well, let me not say that, because that boy did take consideration. Okay, anyway, but maybe I did, I don't really know, But anyways, so I'm looking at, so Jock started laughing. I'm just like, Jock, don't tell them that I'm available for nobody. So he like,
Sis, I'm just playing.
don't sus me. Like, I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't have no beef with Jock, but like, we ain't sis and bro. Like, we don't give that. We don't have that type of relationship. We don't give none of that, right? So no. So in my job, before y'all be asking where the baby was at, the baby was with the grandma house. Okay, she already had a babysitter secured, because some of y'all be like, where the baby? That's why she had to stay at home. No, she got her one weekend off. Not even a weekend. This one day. Let her be. Anyways, so I'm just like, no. So the boy, he all in the window. Mind y'all, he got this cigarette in his mouth that's still lit, and it's just hanging out. You know how people be having it to the side, but the smoke be like burning his eye. So he in there like, little mama, do it look like I care? Like talking with the cigarette. And I'm like, can you, I got asthma. Mind you, I don't. But I'm like, I got asthma because, that cigarette, that shit too strong for me. Like, can you back up? So he like, my bad. So he take it and he put it like behind him. He like, so what you was saying? Mind you, he blowing the last smoke of puff out his face. But he's leaning down in my window to talk to me. So when he leaning down talking, he like, yeah, so what you say, little mama? Blew the rest out. It comes in the car. So I'm like, sir. Good sir, can you up? I'm like, see, no, bro, come on. I was like, see, you making my ass man act up, bro. Come on, like go on. So he was like, my bad, let me go, like, let me put this cigarette out. So he drop it and he like step on it and stuff. And I'm like, you don't gotta put that cigarette out. I'm like, I'm good. So I roll my window all the way up. So he out the window like, you just made me put my cigarette out for no reason. You're not even gonna get out the car and talk to me. When did I say I was gonna get out the car and talk to you? When did I say that? When? When did we discuss me getting out the car? So Kendra like,
look, she straight, like, leave my friend alone, she good, like, y'all gon' move away from my car.
Jock cuts in and he's like,
Your car, bro, like, come on now. Stop saying this your car, bitch. Like, you know this is my car.
but he be calling her bitches like in mid conversation. Now, mind you, I'm guessing Kendra okay with this because she let it slide. And me, just because it's something I don't agree with, if this is how you and your dude talk to each other, who am I to be like, why you letting them call you a bitch? Hey, maybe you call him a bitch, he call you one back. Maybe that's how y'all, I don't know. So I mind my business on that. So he called her another one, whatever, but I'm just sitting in the back like, couldn't be me, you know. But anyway, so he's talking to his homeboys for a minute or whatever, and then we end up pulling off. So we pull off, and he like, you know, I guess he got to make like another stop somewhere else. So we driving, we all on the freeway and stuff like that. Like my job. We make another stop. He talked to another homeboy. It was only one this time. They do a little exchange of something. Y'all know why he making these stops. Come on. Like, y'all, and if y'all don't, use your imagination, okay? He's stopping to pick up candy bags. But, yeah, so he talked to that homeboy. So, mind you, when he talked to him, he had went in the house. But me and Kendra just sitting in the car. We thinking it's about to be a simple transaction. This dude was in the house like 30 minutes. So, mind you, when you sit in the car, 30 minutes might not sound like a long time, but when you sit in the car just waiting, like 30 minutes is a long time. So at the 30-minute mark, Kendra ended up calling him like, you know, come outside, like, bro, I'm ready to go. So he like, you know, I guess he basically told her like, here I come. I don't know. So she get off the phone and we just talking about it in the car. You know, she's telling me like he get on my nerves, he's irritating, all of this, blah blah blah. We about to be done with him after this, and then I'm gonna drop him off, and you know we're gonna take a car. So I'm sitting back there like, okay, because I'm still low key like cool on the low. Like them other boys was irritating, but not nothing to make my mood switch. You get what I'm saying? So I still was fine. So I'm like, okay, so we just waiting, me and her chopping it up. Then we had looked and we like, okay, it's been another 20 minutes. It's almost an hour we've been sitting in this car. So Kendra started beeping the horn really loud because mind you, we up at pulled up to these townhomes. So now we like kind of parked right in front of the house. So she beeping the horn. So he finally opened the door. Mind you, the townhomes, they don't got like no screen door or nothing. It's just a big door. So he opened up the door and he like,
Bitch, stop beeping my motherfucking horn if I come up there and beep your ass.
so I'm like, who he talking to, Kendra? Gotta be you, huh? Okay, you right. He only could be talking to you. So Kendra just sitting there like,
Oh, I hate his bitch ass. I can't stand his bitch ass. I'm gonna leave his ass.
just talking, right? So whatever. Okay, so eventually he ended up coming out. So Kendra tell him like,
Yeah, I'm ready to get the car. Like, I got stuff to do and you around here playing like you doing too much.
Alright, I only got one more stop to make anyway, so then y'all can have a car.
so mind you, okay, whatever. We hop on the freeway. I'm thinking we about to go somewhere at least close, maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes away, who knows. We driving. I found myself, nodding off. I'm like, wait, why am I getting sleepy? So I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, okay. I'm in the car. Next thing you know, it went from like sunny, shining out, to the dark. I'm like, okay, where is we going? We've been driving for 45 fucking minutes. So I'm like, okay. So I tapped Kendra on the shoulder. I'm like, where's we going? Mind you, the music is banging. So I'm like, where are we going? So Kendra like,
Okay, where's we going? We've been in the car for 45 minutes. You said you had to make some quick runs. Where's we going? Like, you doing too much.
so Jock like,
I ain't gotta tell you where the we going. You in the car with me, you straight. I gotta make my plays. I gotta make my moves, bitch. I ain't got time. I gotta explain shit to you. You just sit the fuck back and you be quiet and you just be on the road.
so they just started arguing like off that, because Kendra like, don't tell me that I can sit back and relax. No, I gotta go. Da 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 da. And he like, I don't care, bitch. You gonna ride with me? Da da da. All of this stuff, right? So I'm just like, oh my god, like, just don't make no sense. They going back and forth, arguing. So I'm just like, this is awkward because they're screaming. The music is still low key loud. I'm in the backseat just looking like 911. So I'm just playing, but I'm just sitting here looking. So mind you, we eventually getting off the freeway, but we still kind of like driving like on like main streets. So they're arguing. He stopped. He eventually stopped at the gas station. So he go in to do something. So mind you, soon as he come out the gas station and get back in the car, Kendra at him again, because Kendra was like,
and why the fuck didn't you ask? Did me and my friend want something at the gas station? You just gonna get out and slam the door? You didn't even ask.
And he like,
if you and your friend wanted something, y'all should have said something.
And I'm sitting here like, I didn't even say I wanted anything. I don't fucking know. I'm not even thirsty, but yes, I am, because I've been sitting in the car for a total of 2 hours. But I'm just like, I didn't even say I wanted anything. So like, So she like,
but that's just the right thing to do. Why wouldn't you ask?
So he turned around. He's like,
Kay, did you want something out the store?
And I'm like, no, I don't even want anything out the store. Like, what are you talking about? But I'm like, bro, please do not yell at me, because I'm just like, I'm just sitting there like, no, I'm good. So Kendra turned around and was like,
okay, no, it's okay to say that you want something. We thirsty. We've been sitting in the car for 2 hours.
So I'm like, okay, well, like, yeah, I could use something to drink. So Jock like,
but I thought you just said you didn't want none at the store.
I'm like, okay, well then I don't. Y'all, I don't know. Why are y'all putting me in this? Like, I don't even know. I don't know, y'all. So I'm just in the backseat like, I started looking out the window like, I can't hear, I can't see. Please just, please. Okay. So he was like,
well, I don't even give a fuck no more.
And he scurs off. So I'm just like, oh my God. So she was like, she going off like, this why I don't fuck with you, you weak ass. Like, she started calling him all types of weak ass, bitch ass, no nothing that, all of this, right? So he like, I don't care, you a bitch anyways. Like, I'm mad I even had a baby with your rat ass. He going off, they argue. So I'm like, oh my God. Like, so they arguing, whatever. So next thing you know, Kendra was like,
nigga, fuck you.
And pushed his head. So mind you, I don't care for Jock, but he's driving and I'm in the car. I don't play with my safety like that. Like, don't go hitting the driver, even though we just like riding down like a regular street. I don't care. He can swerve and hit something. Don't go hitting the driver. So as soon as she did that, I was like, Kendra, like, mind you, the music loud, so she barely can really hear me. But I tapped her. I'm like, no, don't be hitting him. And she turns around and was like,
right, friend? Yeah, he deserved that shit, didn't he?
I'm like, no, I'm telling you, don't be hitting the driver while he's driving and I'm in this car. So Jock like,
damn, Kay, for real, I deserve to get hit while I'm driving, y'all. Y'all think that shit is smart?
I'm like, bro, how do I keep getting put? I'm not even saying anything, y'all. And they just keep putting me in this shit. So I'm like, listen, Kendra, just turn the music down. I'm like, I didn't say anything. I'm like, I'm just saying, Kendra, don't be hitting the driver, because like, we in a car, anything can happen.
I don't care. Man, fuck this car. Fuck him in this car.
So he like,
bitch, well, you could get out if it's fuck my car. Since you don't want to be in my car, you could get out.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I get out this car. I fuck this car. I mess this car up. I get out.
And I'm like, Kendra, baby, I'm sitting here thinking like, well, if she get out, do I have to get out? I'm sitting here thinking like, Kendra, shut up, because listen, although I don't care for him, we 45 minutes out the way. Like, no, where we gonna get? And mind you, when I was 18, 19, I don't know if Ubers or Lyfts was out yet. I don't know, but it wasn't something we used. Like, I don't know nothing about no Lyft or Uber back then. So like, it wasn't something that I was just like, oh, I had the app and stuff. No, so that wasn't even nothing in my mind. The only way I'm thinking we gonna get back is if we call somebody. Even taxis, y'all, I probably took a taxi one time when I was at college because I had to get home from the train station. But other than that, y'all, I've never gotten no taxi, a cab, none of that, y'all, because being where I'm from, Detroit, Michigan, I've always had family members that had cars. I got my car when I was 16, and then so it was just like taxis and cabs and lifts. That was foreign to me. Like we didn't do that. So if I needed a ride, I'm not thinking, oh, let me call a cab, let me call a lift. No, I'm calling my mom, I'm calling my sister, I'm calling my friend, my cousin, I'm calling somebody. So I'm sitting here thinking like, bro, we're 45 minutes away. Like I'm not about to get, no, like that shit dead, right? So I'm just sitting there like, no, you need to be quiet and kind of bite your tongue on this, because don't be talking about you will get out this car, because sis, I don't know where we at, and you gonna be mad if I don't get out with you, because then I'm gonna look like a bad friend, and it's like, damn, that's not fair, because why I gotta put my safety, no, 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 no. So they just arguing, they going back and forth. So he stops, and I mean, when I say he stops, he breaks to the point that I didn't know he was about to break in the middle of the road. So I'm like, because mind you, I'm in the back seat, so I didn't have my seatbelt on, but now I know. So don't be telling me to wear my seatbelt even in the back seat. I know now. So I leaned all the way up, and I'm like, oh my god. He like,
Get out then. Since you think you so fucking big and bad, bitch, get the fuck out.
he start pushing her out. She's so damn fucking stubborn that she like,
I don't give a fuck. Yep, I get out. I get out.
she's getting her phone like off the aux and stuff like that, getting her purse, and she getting out, and I'm sitting there like this. She like,
Come on, friend.
and Doc like,
Yeah, you get out too.
I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Like, oh my god, what the fuck? So I'm like, bro, no. I'm like, no, y'all. Like, calm down. I'm like, Kendra, we're in the middle of nowhere. Not really, but I'm just saying that. I'm like, just get in the car. Y'all calm down. I'm like, I'm not about to get out. It's starting to get dark. I don't even know where I'm at. Like, y'all tripping. I'm like, and if you leave us here and something happened to us, Jock like,
And if something happened to y'all, that's gonna be on your friend fault. Get the fuck out.
so I'm like, oh, God, please, no. Oh, God. So I get out the car, y'all. Before I can even almost like get my second foot out, he is pulling off. Like he pulled off so fast that I didn't even shut the door. Like him pulling off had slammed the door shut. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even get to shut the door all the way. So I'm sitting on the side of the road, not the freeway, but just like a main street, you know, like the main streets that got 4 lanes, like 2 going one way, 2 going the other way. We're literally standing right in front of like buildings. I don't know, it was a store on the corner, it was like a building of, I don't know, buildings and stuff. So we literally standing there. So I'm looking around. Luckily, which made me calm down a little bit. The neighborhood didn't look too sketchy, like, but of course you never know. But like, it didn't look like we just got dropped off in a hood somewhere. It looked like it was an okay neighborhood, but still, we just got put out of a car by your baby daddy. Like, your baby daddy just put you out of the car, and me by default. So I'm looking at freaking Kendra. I'm like, Kendra, now what the fuck we about to do? Because this don't make no damn sense. Like, this don't make no sense at all that we didn't got put out. We sit here looking slow. So Kendra like,
Man, fuck him. I'm about to call somebody else to come pick us up.
all this other stuff, but I'm just sitting here thinking like, we still need to go somewhere and do something, because like whoever come get us, it's gonna be about an hour, because by the time they actually get ready, get in their car and drive this way, it's gonna be about an hour. What are we supposed to do for an hour? So mind you, we started walking down the street a little bit, and we had to sit like at the bus stop, because you know the bus stop got the little the rail, and then it's got that shield over it, whatever that plastic thing is called, you know what I'm talking about, for the bus stops, you know. So we go and we sitting in there. So I'm just like, my job, I don't really know how to catch the bus, because I never caught a bus in my life. Like, I've only been on a school bus, but like to physically catch a bus to a location, I've never done that, because once again, I've always drove. So I don't even know how to catch the bus for real, like, or when to get off on the right stop. I don't even know that, right? So we sitting there, she calling people, I'm calling people, my people saying yeah, but it's gonna take this long. Her people saying yeah, but this long, whatever. So eventually, we sitting there for 15, 20 minutes. Guess who freaking circled back around? Baby daddy. Baby daddy, or aka Jock, whatever. He comes back around, because mind y'all, we only walked down a few like steps to that bus stop area, so we was still standing there. He comes and he was like, he pulls in front of us or whatever. So he like,
Oh, come on, Kendra. Get your dumb ass in the car. Get in the car.
Kendra steady trying to be stubborn. She like,
Nope, I'm good. Go on, just keep driving. I'm straight.
I'm like, sir, well, I'm not. Can I get back in the car? He like,
Yeah, Kat, come on.
I'm getting in the car. I'm like, Kendra, you better bring your ass because, mind you, nobody was coming. Like, we didn't have no backup plan. Like, nobody was already on their way to come get us. I'm not about to play and be stuck out here. So I get in the car. I roll down the window and I'm like, Kendra, come on, get in the car. Like, I don't have time for this. They still arguing out the window. She want to be stubborn. So I'm just sitting in the back seat like, okay, well, no matter what, friend, you gonna be out here by yourself. Like, I'm sorry. I know y'all thinking like you have to always stay with your best friend. Listen, if she want to be in an unknown neighborhood 45 minutes away from where we live and sit there at a bus stop when nobody's coming to get us, that's gonna be on her. Like, I know you don't like your baby daddy, but don't talk to him the whole way home. I don't know what to tell you, but get in this fucking car. So they going back and forth. So he put the car in park. He get out. He talking to her. So mind you, I'm just sitting in the car because I don't care what y'all got going on. I'm in this fucking car. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. So I'm in the car, whatever. They at the bus stop, under the thing, talking or whatever. So I'm all in my phone because I'm texting one guy. Because one of my friends said, like, he could be on his way in like 30 minutes or whatever. So I end up texting him. So I'm like, yeah, you ain't got to come no more. Blah, 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 whatever. So as I'm texting and looking down at my phone, at first I heard like a distinct argument because they wasn't that close to the car, but they was kind of like over there a little bit, so I could hear them fussing or whatever. So I'm texting or whatever, and I just don't hear them like arguing no more. So I look up because I'm just like, oh, maybe they done arguing, everything is cool. I look up, they standing underneath the thing kissing. Excuse me? They're sitting there kissing. And I mean, not like making out, like tugging. They just like, okay, okay, baby, da da da. Sitting there just pecking each other like multiple times, like a. So I'm just looking like. So next thing you know, they kiss or whatever. They start walking back to the car. They get in, and Kendra's like,
You okay, friend?
no, no, I'm not. So Jock like,
My bad, Kay. That's my baby right here. I know we be getting into it, but that's what love would do to you.
I don't think I want any love then. If this is what love is, I think I'm gonna pass on love. So I'm sitting there thinking like, so y'all good? She like,
Yeah, he about to go finish making his last little play. Then he gonna end up giving us the car, and we're gonna go back towards, home way.
I'm sitting there thinking like, I don't. I think I want to go home. I think I'm gonna just go home. I don't wanna. I don't wanna go out with you no more. Not tonight. I think he can make this play, and then he could just drop me off at home. You know what I mean? Cause my day is ruined. I'm a little. This too much. Y'all too toxic. Y'all arguing. He calling you out your name. He putting you out the car. He spinning the block. Come back to pick you up. I mean, thank the Lord though. At least he did come back and get us. But still, he putting us out, picking us back up. All this too much. This too much for me, y'all. It was too much. Like, I was like, no, y'all too toxic. I don't have time to be third wheeling it no more with no toxic baby mama, baby daddy relationship. It's too much. Too much, y'all. So anyways, we end up going here to make that last little freaking play or whatever. Then they end up taking me home, y'all, because I was not playing. I ain't want to hang out no more. Y'all two go hang out. Y'all need to go hang out at a freaking counselor's therapy office or something, because this ain't it, y'all. So I go home, y'all, and that was that. Because I was just like, okay, so I basically came out the house to basically sit in the car for hours and hours, get kicked out of a car, have to sit at a bus stop, almost be stranded, just to get back in the car and go home. Well, I guess every day the sun won't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow. So, nah. All right, bye, y'all. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Comment down below what you would have did in a situation like this. And double check to make sure you are subscribed. Follow me on all my social media. K-Shine with 3 E's, Instagram and TikTok. And go ahead and comment and say, I'm ready for K-Shine in the wintertime. If you ready for this, say, I'm ready for K-Shine in the wintertime. Just go ahead and say it. Comment down below so I know. Because I'm trying to see how many people really ready. And then if y'all really not ready, I'm going to give y'all a minute to get ready. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to skip a couple days so y'all can get ready. But if y'all already ready, cool. Then I'm going to post every day. You get what I'm saying? But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow because it's K-Shine in the wintertime. Hey, peace.